Hello, family. It's Mr. Suning again. Once again, I'm here to help you with a lesson. It's science. Yeah, you're right. So, before we go any further, let me tell you this is the first part of the video. The video is split in two parts. So, don't forget to check the second part of this video with the same title. Alright, so what are we talking about today? Is the digestive system again, because we need to master this subject. So let's see. Let's make a review and see if you all remember all these parts of this system that digests food, that transports food through our body in order to be absorbed and turned into energy, and in order to get rid of all the waste of this food. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. If you know the answer, make sure to answer aloud, okay? Don't wait until I display the answer. Don't wait until I show it. Try to find out the answer before I show it. So, kids, everybody, what is this part? What is this? What is this part of the digestive system? It has the tongue. It has your teeth. It produces saliva. What is it? You remember? If you said mouth, you're right. It's your mouth. Okay, then we have this part. It's like located on this part. We cannot see it from the outside, but it's this part that makes sure food doesn't go into your respiratory system, into your lungs. No, you don't get it there. You want it in your stomach. So this part helps you not mix it up. So what is it? It's the pharynx. It's like a security door. And do you remember this canal? This tube, this pipe? It's a muscular pipe. Remember it? Yes, it's the esophagus. You're right. And after food is transported by the esophagus, it goes into this bag. It's a very expensive bag. I have one here. It's very large. No, it's not that large. I'm in good shape. And you show it with your belly. It's your stomach. I'm being emphatic with the k ending of this word because I don't like students saying stomach. No, please. You don't say that. You will say stomach. 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 At the end. Stomach, okay? Okay, let's not talk about the helping organs of the stomach. Let's talk about the organ whose food is gonna travel to next. And that's gonna be this thing. It's like a very, very, very long but thin tube with a lot of like hairs to absorb the food. Do you remember the name of this? It's the small intestine. Small intestine, okay? Here food is going to be absorbed, like it's going to be absorbed to your blood. It's going to be taken to your blood, but not all of it it's getting there. It's like 10% of your food that is going to be to your blood, and especially the easier to absorb one. The rest of it is going to go, it's going to be transported to a next stage. It's this one. Do you remember it? It's like the small intestine, but it's thicker. It's not that small, it's thicker. Do you remember it? Well, it's the large intestine. Large intestine. Large intestine is also dissolving food, and here it's gonna take the shape of solid. A solid we know as feces, and people usually call it poop. I know what you're thinking. It's a very disgusting subject, but we have to talk about it. And poop is going to be transported to the final stage, which is this tube. This tube has a name. Do you remember it? It's the rectum. The rectum. And the rectum has a hole. It's the opposite of the mouth. It's the final stage of this digestion. It's very disgusting to see is the anus. Okay, it's when you go to the bathroom. Is the last part of this stage of digestion. Okay, The stomach, right here, the stomach has the aid of three organs. These organs help the digestion be faster. Okay, we have this one, which is very large. Remember the name of this one? This one is so large that only skin is larger than it. The name of this is the liver. The liver helps absorbing carbohydrates and especially fat faster. Okay, it helps the stomach absorbing that. We also have this one. It's like green in this graph. We call it gallbladder. It sends a liquid that is colored yellow to the stomach, and it's very acid, and it makes food be dissolved. I'm sorry to bring this into the conversation, but that's why when somebody throws up, when somebody throws up food because that person is sick or something, the food that comes out, it's all yellow. It's because of this. I know it sounds disgusting again, but it's something natural you have to understand because it's part of your body. Okay, there's a final organ I want to bring into the light. Is this one that helps into absorbing sugar and controls how your body works while you are eating. So your body doesn't go crazy on spending sugar and other processes. The name of it's the pancreas. Okay? It's below the liver and the stomach. Okay? With that said, I think we've reviewed. But we'll have a little video that will bring everything to life. Okay? Pay attention to this video. The lady in this video is Hindi. So that's why she will say in. Okay, I'll say that later.
Learn about the digestive system and digestion. So that our body can make the most of the food we eat, it must first transform itself into a simple substance called nutrients. These nutrients are then transported by our blood around our body to be used and converted into energy. This food transformation process is called digestion and is done in the digestive system. The digestive system is a very long tube through which the food travels and is made up of the following parts. The mouth, this is where the digestive journey begins. The teeth both chop and grind up the food we eat. Once it has been made into a ball, it is pushed down the food pipe to the pharynx. The pharynx is a cavity which shares the digestive system with the respiratory system. It is from the pharynx that the food goes to the esophagus. The esophagus is a soft muscular tube that moves food further down to the stomach. The stomach is a widening of the digestive tube. It creates a movement which allows food with a mixture of gastric fluids. Once this process has been done, it then travels to the small intestine. The small intestine is called small because of its width, not its length. It is actually a lot longer than the large intestine, measuring up to 7 meters in length, almost as wide as a football goal from post to post. Well, it is here in the small intestine where the food digestion journey ends. Now it is up to fluid processes by two glands, the liver and the pancreas, to finalize the transformation from foods to nutrients. Once the food is converted into nutrients, they then traverse the small intestine's walls and filter into our blood, where they are then made good use of by all of our body cells. But what happens to the food that our body doesn't need? All that, such as fiber, for example, is transferred into the large intestine. The large intestine is a thick tube which accumulates substances which our organism cannot digest, and it is where water from these substances is absorbed. The substances then form fecal matter, or what we call poop, and it comes out of the anus. It sounds a little bit disgusting, but that's how our body works. Anyway, friends, I hope you found the digestive system and digestion as interesting as I did. See you later, and don't forget to subscribe to Happy Learning.
Okay, thank you to Happy Learning for that video. By the way, the lady in the video is probably Hindi. So that's why she said muscular instead of muscular, and she said